What exactly is 28 Tricks Later? What are the rules? How did it start? Should I be doing it? Yes or no? That's what we're going in and finding out in today's video. What's up, MJ of KENDERTAINMENT, and I'm happy that I'm going to be talking and explaining a lot of stuff revolving around this mysterious number, this wonderful month, cold month for some, but a wonderful month of February, and the hashtag 28 Tricks Later from the legendary Sweets Kendamas company. But some people will be asking like,
but what the hell is this thing?
Why do I need to do it?
I don't play Sweets Kendamas. Does that mean I can't take part in it?
But I'm not actually that really good, so should I do it?
I can't do a banger every day. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this.
we're gonna get all that shit sorted out.
Let's do it.
So you can jump on the Sweets blog and see exactly how 28 Tricks Later was created by Christian Fraser, Sweets Pro, in 2017. That's when it first kicked off. And it says in the blog that this is a challenge for Christian himself to play a single kendama for the length of 1 month. And he also wanted to push the Sweets team at the time to play more as well as to post more. We all play, but we don't post every day. Should we be posting? What kind of tricks should we be posting?
I always think everyone can always push themselves a little harder, you know? See what we can do and like push our personal limits and hopefully motivate other people to push their limits too. Because like I said, kendama has always been about challenging myself and pushing myself to something I know like, or something I thought I couldn't do, and then I can end up doing it. And like that was true like 13 years ago, and it's true today, you know?
So let's check out the Sweets blog really quickly and see exactly the points on how you can be a part of the 28 Tricks Later challenge. Start February 1st with a brand new kendama. The goal is to use this kendama throughout the whole month of February.
As a pro kendama player, we get kendamas all the time, like way too often. Kendamas get really, really honed when you play with them for a long time, and it's just the best. Really excited and really motivated just to take one kendama, break it in really well, and like see what I could do over a month. Far too often, you know, I break in a kendama just enough and then I move on. So I just wanted to play with something and get it really honed and film some tricks and push myself. You know, kendama's always been a challenge for me, and like that's kind of why I still do it, to be challenged. And no better way to challenge yourself than a daily, you know, exercise in a way.
The goal is to post a new trick on your Instagram feed with the hashtag 28 Tricks Later every day for the 28 days in a row. This is not a contest. Big, bold, all caps. This is not a contest. This is a challenge from the Sweets family to you. We believe everyone who plays kendama should want to improve their skills and share the skills with others in the community via the IG. Number 4, it's hard to make it every day, so do your best. If you miss a day, that's okay. Pick up where you left off and try to get as many days as you can. If you get stuck and can't think of new tricks, watch some tutorials on the YouTube channel or watch an old edit from someone you've never heard of for some inspiration. So one of the things that I did at the very beginning was I'm thinking, you know, I want to think outside the box. I want to stand out. I want to do something different. And I think this is a kind of mindset that everybody has.
I'm one of those really critical kendama players like of myself, where I definitely wanted to do like a new trick every day, a trick I had not done before. And I did that like most of the time. But the days I settled, but like settled's not even the right words. Like you still do something and it's still an accomplishment. It's like, it's about the time and it's about kind of the routine and just pushing yourself to do it. That's the ultimate goal. You know, if you land brand new tricks you've never landed before, that's like a bonus.
Whenever we're posting any kind of trick, you know, we know from people who are intermediate skill level to high advanced pro level, people are like, they'll only post bangers. I'm only gonna post something that is the best, that is better than my last trick. But you know what, everyone? Hate to tell it to you, but Instagram, your posts that go up, they're alive 48 hours and that's it. And then it's gone into the monster webs. Doesn't that make you feel a little sad? How many time are you putting into making that video, into creating that? That hurts a little bit. So that's why another reason why this 28 Tricks Later is awesome. You don't think about like, what's the best thing? Just get out there and try to have a challenge of creating a trick that impresses you, that makes you smile, and post it.
I remember one of the tricks I posted one year, like it was a crazy first try thing and I didn't spike it, but I felt the accomplishment I kind of wanted for the day and I was satisfied even though I didn't spike it. And I said, oh, well, that's the trick, man. Well, whatever. We're here to put in the time and play some kendama.
It doesn't need to be a level 13 for the Kendama World Cup. As long as you're stoked on it, post it. But to go back to it, I picked a very strange, unorthodox kendama that I used for the first 28 Tricks Later challenge that I did, and I was very pleased because it was truly a challenge because of how strange the shape was, and the feedback was amazing, and it was so fun to just share those tricks, unlock them, and share them with everyone. Another thing I did for 28 Tricks Later was take the time to actually try a new shape from a company, all right, that I usually don't use. Last time I used a Crom. This year in 2022, I'm using a Sweets, and both of those times is the first time I am playing these damas. If there's a brand out there that you haven't checked out before, that you've been eyeballing, but you haven't went in, 28 Tricks Later is a great time to purchase that kendama and really give it the time by seshing it for the month. And at the end, you will be able to define if this is a kendama for you or if it's not. Or who knows, it might be your new favorite company. Try a new shape, try a new brand. Now's the time. And one of the last things I did was take the idea and turn it into a concept, into a theme for the whole month. Now we've seen other players do this. Of course, Ben Harold taking it to the stool, to his chair this year, doing full kaiju blasts. Bish going in with the 28 snacks later and full on munching.
Yeah, like that's the thing. There's no, like at this point, there are no rules. Like I love seeing everyone's take on it. Like one year, Josh Grove did like 28 hippie flips later. One year, Ben Harold did 28 goon circles later. Yeah, people do opposite hands. That's the best part, because in kendama, there really are no rules or no structure to any of this stuff. So like if you have an idea and you want to explore it, like, let's do it. In 2018, I actually finally got good at like inward stilt tricks, inward stilt flips, and finally landed my first 1, 2, 3 in my quad and stuff. And if it weren't for 28 Tricks Later, I still would have probably never done that, you know? So you get to see this like actual progression. It's documented, it's there, and it happens pretty quickly too. So it's real, it happened, and you can like keep yourself accountable.
You're going to become more comfortable filming. That's right. Stepping in front of the camera, I think for people can be a little frustrating when you can't get the trick, or it can be even a little stressful. By doing this, you're going to become more comfortable making mistakes, by missing, by spending a lot of time. What's a good angle and how you're comfortable filming? Another thing is going to boost your confidence. Some of you might be lacking confidence stepping in front of the camera and filming a trick and posting it, putting it out there. By doing this all the time, you're going to be showered with fire emojis and hearts and great comments coming at you from the community, because that's the way you do. We build each other up to then just slay together as a massive kendama family. You will also be getting more traction on your account. You're going to be getting noticed more. You've used the hashtag, people will be following that hashtag and seeing your tricks. So it's a great way to expand and connect with more people in the community. The one thing that I've seen personally is I've discovered new players from around the world, a different style, a very unique style that I like. So I started following them. They give me inspiration to do new tricks or give me motivation to do that. So that is amazing. As well as, hey, maybe some people are using some rad songs that you know of from a band that you thought only you know about. But hey, here's someone else who knows about Mr. Bungle, and now you can be Bungle buddies. Now I want to address all the naysayers of 28 Tricks Later. Now, there's not so many people who are just talking trash about it, but there's a lot of people who maybe get stressed and frustrated with the whole concept.
The part I don't like about it is you have to film a trick every day. It's exhausting, like having my job, coming home from work, like making dinner, like working at whatever I was doing that night, and then still filming a trick. Especially those days where you don't land a trick as quickly as you'd like to. And you're in there just contemplating, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? But you know, you always make it work. If it's stressing you out to the point where you're like anxious or actually very, very stressed, then like, hey, take a day off. It's a personal kind of journey. Just do what you can. And if you make it, great. If you don't make it, also great. Like Willie P would do it one year and only make it like 6 days. But you know what? That was 6 days of Willie P clips that we got to see that we wouldn't have seen if it didn't happen. And that's like, I did it only 2 years and I did every day for those 2 years. And like, that's kind of why I haven't done it since then. One, I just like, my work life is crazy, but two, I don't want to fail, you know? If I'm going to do it again, I want to like be able to commit and fully do it. But even if you can't commit and fully do it, just do what you can and see how you feel afterwards.
Because just like the blog said, 28 Tricks Later is a personal challenge. It's not a contest. You're not going to win anything, but you can definitely lose stuff. You can lose to that mindset of being like, I have to be better than everyone else. You can lose to the mindset of, if I don't post a banger, it's not worth it. You can lose to the mindset of, my tricks aren't that good. I'm just still a beginner. It's just a thing to grow the community, to give you confidence in your filming, in your tricks, and to build a better community of people who are just passionate about it and who want to create more content to grow this ball and cup, this wooden toy that we all love.
I just have this overwhelming feeling of like satisfaction knowing that for every year in the month of February, there's this many more people playing kendama every single day. And I hope that the whole idea hopefully inspires people to just play more kendama and push themselves, challenge themselves, and ultimately just have more fun every day.
So 28 Tricks Later, are you going to be in it? Are you going to be doing it? Have you quit already? Are you going to pick it back up? I certainly hope so, because it is such a great thing, a great challenge that everyone should be taking part of. That's what I just think. But hey, sometimes you're busy and you can't miss it. Just pick it up. Just pick it up. Just keep it. Keep it clean.